Welcome to One Crack News. Let's talk about it. Even on Sunday, I'm working. It's a never stopping wheel that that won't get tired ever. Keeps growing. Keep doing this. Now, major moves that is always being portrayed in the game that business is always business. Bengals and Dolphins. Oh my goodness. My running back situation is looking really good. I told people the Dolphins are going to surprise some people this year. Well, major moves are happening all around the world now. People are starting to figure out that they can even the playing field by using social media as their advantage or their advantage point, period. Well, see, for example, people only see one way to do things. They let personal grievances, they let all of these different BS ways that they come up with and keep themselves from getting things done and accomplished, for holding themselves back. How many times have you heard the boss don't like me? They just don't like me. Gives a damn about who like you, long as they respect you. Long as they doing what they supposed to do by you, that's all that matters. People who cares about who likes who. Get the money, get the business done. A black man invented his own lottery, a numbering lottery game that ended up winning on a scratch on. That's how popular it was. The bosses will come to you now because of social media. They just use different outlets to do it. They'll send you emails that are spam. They try to take your channels from you. They try to do anything they can. If they can't acquire you, they will try to mimic you. They'll go and grab someone who's doing something similar as you and try to put all the money and the support into them to put you out of business. Because that's game over. For example, who remember when Ed Lover was doing his own videos on YouTube? Come on, son. And he had people actually holding up that cardboard box. Come on, son. Remember that? And ESPN stole it and came up with, come on, man. Oh, that lottery system that I'm talking about was called Win Big, and they turned that into a scratch-off game. So they've changed the name of it now. It's not Win Big anymore. It's changed because it's part of a corporation now, but it's a scratch-off game. So you probably didn't bought it and bought one of them scratch-offs and scratched it. But he came up with that idea for the game and got approved. So ESPN stole this for Ed Lover. And I told Ed Lover, like, Ed, you could fight this. You could sue. You could do all of these things to get your spot. But what you can't do, and I had no dog in the fight. I wasn't getting any money out of it. You know what Ed Lover did? Ed Lover put his tail in between his legs, went on ESPN platform, talked to them. They let him come up there and promote something that he was doing on the show. Instead of going to get what was rightfully his. Nope. He decided not to upset status quo. He decided this was the best measure and the best steps to take. I sent Ed Lover the DM and told him exactly what to do. He chose to do something else. That's on him. I got no money out of it. Wasn't looking for money. I ain't choked the joke. I'm not doing looking for some financial gain in the end of it. I said, man, that's wrong, because everybody loved Come On Son. Well, people love money. They love, but they don't really focus on going out there to get it. It's going to be a lot of people pissed off about what's happening here. That's a troll. That person that's come through and troll. Don't worry about him, Buddha. He's harmless. He has no information. Sad person. 1, 2, and 3. Since you want to keep tabs. I've actually met Ed Lover 3 times. 3 different events. Now, here's the scenario. Oh gosh, another business move. Well, the move is to know, you have to find out how things relate to you and leverage it. And if you could do that, then you're in a winning position. You have to leverage, but you have to have something in order to leverage. People try to leverage and bargain things when they have nothing in the possession to bargain. I'm like, well, you have nothing in possession for that somebody would want to bargain with. So why are we even talking about it? Doesn't make sense. People want something for nothing. You have to bring something to the table of what they call innate value. If you don't have innate value, then what are we even having the conversation for? But the moves are being done on the internet. People think it's about physical things anymore. They're gone way past that. People are old gen. You're not thinking next gen. I'm quite sure. I'm very sure. Choke the joke is whatever in the streets. Choke the joke has no choice because he's in the streets. That's what you do. People bragging they in the streets. Think the homeless people out here bragging they in the streets? Everyone think that they can follow a system and it works for them. No, you read to get the information, but not what's good for them might not be good for you. People say, oh, it don't matter what you wear. Yeah, it does. A lot of time it does matter what you wear. You can say the wrong things. You could react the wrong way. Every little thing can turn somebody off. When you black, you have to weigh on a scale all the time. You're guilty of a crime that you have never committed. That's how they treat you in business world. And even if you're going in there freelance or coming in there free of thought and they don't have these pre-notions about you, every 1 out of every 7 are going to think the same way. They automatically think that we're incapable. Or if we are capable, we're up to something. Slicksters. Right? It's a hustle. It's not legitimate. The tone of our voice is threatening. One guy couldn't get a client because of the tone of his voice. Too much bass in his voice. Couldn't trust it. turned the client off. And people was like, hey, he's racist. That dude turned him down because, man, you judged him because of, but it's his money. He could choose whoever he wants to represent his company. If he chose to go with somebody else and he based it off of the tone of this guy's voice, it's wrong. You know, theoretically it is wrong. But it was his money to spend. So because he didn't spend the money, it was his to blow. It was his choice to throw it away how he wanted to throw it away. Where saw another guy lose his job because he talked back. The white guy talked back all the time. When the black guy talked back, the other guy felt threatened enough to write a complaint in Human Resources. $77,000 a year job was gone. He might have had other things going on, but he didn't get the regular warning because he went off after getting that, which cost him his job. Well, a lady decided that she wanted to start an online business that wasn't just predicated to just black people. She was trying to do business with people. And online, she was able to do it because there, she wasn't judged by color. They didn't even see her face. They didn't even know it was a black owner. They just went to the website and was ordering. They never heard her voice, never saw a picture, but they loved what she did. They loved her work. Never knew it was a black woman that owned the business. So these are the power moves you can make to get past these hurdles that are put against you for no reason. These obstacles that are unnecessary and are against you for no reason. Stereotypical. And there's nothing anybody can do to change it. Yeah, I'm going to give you an early preview of some on the Patreon, so I'm going to try to get that uploaded now so y'all can have it. Then I'm going to go to the Jake, so I got to get my bets in now while I can. So let me go ahead and do that and take care of business. But remember, the moves you can make are being made now. Have you noticed all these jobs are going in the direction of online? You can pay people to buy the store. The store don't even pay you. YouTube isn't a job. You can treat it like a job, but YouTube is not, they're owned by Google. They have a job. They got to be there and check in at a certain time. They gotta work. If YouTube stop monetizing you, you could put your videos up on another platform. They don't own your video. You do. All they're doing, their distribution. They're distributing it for you. They are the platform that is used to distribute. And they're actually not putting the ads up. They're choosing that because of the people that comes to your channel, they're choosing to put the ads on your video. This video on Facebook, I could put it on Instagram. I could take it, and it's a live stream that I created on YouTube. And I could just take it and put it any platform I want to make money. People are making money on YouTube based off the ad revenue and paid partnership, paid sponsorships, because they realize if they have some type of, following, that they could do this. But there's some people that may look like they're making a lot and they're not. Because what might be a lot to you may be nothing to somebody else. There's plenty of people that's doing all this good stuff, and then once somebody throw $1 out there, everybody start grabbing at it, and then from that point on, you got all these people you got to feed on your team, and then they get all upset because they don't have enough. You're making more. Their work isn't being credited. I've seen it all. So, what's up, Dow G? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You came right at the end, Dow G. And right on time. No, you just got to map out your plans. Map out a goal and try to get there. Find the steps to get there. We want to take the shortest shortcut ever to get anything. Why do you think most guys want to be rappers? What requirement it takes to be a rapper? Nothing. I'm just smoking weed and drugs. Talk about what I did at 4. I done did all this and more. I'll be like, oh my God, really? And then that's a record. Somebody make a beat. Yo, I want a beat that sound like that Migo track. Yeah. That new Migo joint, I want a beat that sound like that. Yeah, that's good enough. And then they put out the song, and that's the record. They don't even have time to name the song. The name be called Draws. What's the name of the song? My Draws. Yeah, My Draws. My Draws. Dude, and then that's the record. So, of course, people are feeling a certain way.